Hi guys, happy whatever day of the week this is. Oh my gosh, I haven't said happy Friday in so long. Cute intro. So before I jump into this review, I just want to take a minute to talk about why my reviews are late and talk about persons like messaging me about, you know, crime and convictions and other videos and stuff like that. You guys have to understand that YouTube is not my job. I love being here and I want to be here like 100% of the time, but I can't do that because YouTube does not make me money. So I have to be out here in the real world trying to do real world things so I can then record on YouTube for you guys. For the ones that are still here, for the ones that are still subscribed, for the ones that are still watching just to see me and doing my reviews and everything else that I have to do, I just have to say thank you very much. So today I'm looking real pretty. I'm looking real nice. I like how my face looks. Anyway, so we're going to jump into part 2 of episode 12. Episode 12, yeah, I think so. Yeah, episode 12. So we're at the final challenge, and last week we had the first set of comedians do their stand-up comedy set. Now we're going to jump into the second set of comedians. So we start off with the first lady of the night, who is Kimmy K. Loud. Now, as you know, I am rooting for the ladies. I'm not like Kimmy, let me down, bad. So she came on stage and she was nervous and it was really showing, and then she started making some self-deprecating jokes about, you know, boobs. And she make the joke them about the long titty, and she say, you know, the titty them knock out one of her teeth them, and she fling the breast over her shoulder and all of those jokes. Her delivery really wasn't strong, so half of the jokes were landing flat. You see what I did there? But anyways, the judges thought that she was nervous. It showed, and they said that her set wasn't really that bad, especially for her first time, but she should have made some jokes that were more relatable to both males and females. The one female judge that was on the panel did understand Kimmy's jokes and she did find them funny because she herself, she's a female, she has had kids, you know, she has boobs, so she knows everything that Kimmy is talking about. However, I don't think she 100% enjoyed Kimmy's set. Lando was next. He came on stage. He said, "Good evening to everybody." He went off stage, put on him Michael Jackson jacket, and then come back on stage with his Michael Jackson voice and everything. I don't know if in his mind he's like a Michael Jackson impersonator or something, but I'm finding him to be a one-trick pony because he has done Michael Jackson many times in many skits and I'm just over it. He realized that nobody was laughing at his Michael Jackson impression, so he went off stage, took off his Michael Jackson jacket, and he went back to the drawing board. So he came back on stage and he was just like, "Oh, I've always wanted to do this," and he started to sing very badly. Him said nobody now laugh, so he resorted to a story time. So him started about living with their grandparents and drinking tea. Now I'm not really need to get into the nitty-gritty of this because everybody knows this storyline. You're sick, your grandparents are gonna say drink tea. Can't lick you down, drink tea. Your foot broke, drink tea. Everything your grandparents them are gonna say drink tea. That's the solution, that's the fixer. Now his set was really long. I'm not like World Dog come in and save him. This is the first time an interruption from World Dog was actually warranted. Now World Dog shout out and say, "Yo, you're 5 minutes up. You win. Alright, you win." Everybody that laugh because them there wait on the joke from Lando and it was just not landing. Lando then handed the mic to the host and it's time for judging. Now before the judging starts, right, I just want to say I could see where this storyline could be extremely funny because this is a classic joke. Drink tea. It is forever funny. But Lando's delivery was so flatline that everybody literally sit there like, what the hell? Where is this going? The judges said that he had stage presence and he interacted with the crowd, so it was not that much of a bad job. In my eyes, it was a car crash. So Lexi was next, and oh my gosh, Lexi took the cake. Now she, remember say me a root for the ladies, you know, Lexi make me proud and she actually made me laugh. Now she came on stage and she started to throw shots at the other contestants, namely the men. She'll go after Eva Boss, she'll go after World Dog, she'll go after everybody. She slaughtered them all on stage. Personally, I don't think all of them were funny, but two of them stood out for me when she did call out cuz and say, oh, cuz say my gallus, and him always a call out man pan him video. Jimbo G! Now a man named that. And then she went on further to say, cuz always ask this Jimbo G, which is a man, for drop the beat. What kind of beat you want from man? And the second one that was really funny was when she said, World that claims him is a bad man, but him account him thump them. What too? She was talking about the fight between World Dog and Tabby, and everybody knows how I feel about that. But somehow, I actually laughed at that. That was so funny, and I think it was that funny because it was freaking true. Lexi, she took the night. She made me so proud. That stage was hers. She was there pretty long and there was never a dull moment when she was up there. It was amazing, and that's the word that the judges used to describe her set. They praised her. They said that she was entertaining, she commanded the stage, she commanded everyone's attention, she kept everyone's attention, she got the best critiques for the night. Swiss Lee is next. Him come on stage and then him run out and start DJ and say, yo, sorry, I think I did sting my day. And then he realized that nobody was laughing for that. So he went around to the back, get one bonnet, come back on stage with his female persona. I just think that he uses his female persona as a clutch, and he cannot be funny as Swiss Lee. He needs to be funny as Swiss Lee playing a woman. Now anyways, him come out, him take one call from him friend and he must say, oh God, the man beats you. Alright, me I call you back. And then he portrayed reactions from females uptown versus downtown. He wasn't really getting any laughs from this, and he kind of got aggravated at one point in time, and he's just like, yo, only give me one laugh now? Oh gosh, man. And right there, for me, my low-key did tap out. I wish I could describe exactly what he did on stage, but I cannot, because it was all over the place. So he did a mix of what Lexi did, but as an MC, if that makes any sense. So he brought the judges into his performance and he started interacting with the judges. So there was a point where he would be like, you big man, get up, show me say you can dance. And then the judge would dance and everyone would laugh at the judges dancing, and then him say, all right, sit down back, sit down. So he did not have much content of his own. He was just this really loud, really brawling person on stage that's using the judges as props. So everybody did a laugh after him set, and the judges said that he was very confident and it was a good set. Not to me, because I'm still not seeing where he had any content. But anyways, Baltimore was next and he came on the stage. He brought Swiss Lee on the stage and he's like, Swiss Lee, you say you don't beg money, but yeah, beg my toothpaste. Him give Swiss Lee the toothpaste all time top pocket. Then him turn around to one of the judge them and say, oh, nobody no said this from night. You look like a knockoff DeMarco. Personally, I was thinking that the judge looked like Conscience, but I'm guessing DeMarco works. I don't know. DeMarco not have like this big bushy beard, so I never really did see it. But anyways, he moved on to the second judge and he's like, you look like Ruan Chang. You know the man where did I run for MP down in Manchester? Yeah, you look like him. And then he said, that's all I have, and he walked off stage. I was so disappointed in Baltimore because, as you guys know, I was rooting for him. If none of the skit them not funny, Baltimore's skit at least makes sense because he puts thought into his content. Everybody else are just bare vibes and foolishness. So I was very shocked and surprised when I saw that Baltimore flunked like me did want ball for my baby. Anyways, he was brought back on stage and the judges said that at least he got on stage and he got an E for effort, because it's not easy to go up there and to make content and make people laugh and blah blah blah. In the confessionals, Baltimore said that he had this whole set planned out in his head. He essentially was going to do what Lexi did, which was poke fun at everybody and whatever. But after Lexi came out and did that, the crowd rile up, and then Swisley came out and he practically did the same thing. It would not be as funny if Baltimore came out and did the same thing for a third time. So his nerves just get to him and there was no content flowing in his brain, which is understandable. But you know, he's still one of the funnier ones. So even though him falter right here, so I know that he is a cut above the rest. Now, Weishe is next, and he came out and gave us a story time about his twin uncles. One of them is a drunk, one of them just come from foreign, and they went to visit their father in the hospital. In the middle of his story, he stopped and he was just like, oh my gosh, this is so odd, but me I gonna continue the story, me I gonna finish the story. And then he looked out in the crowd. I don't know if he was talking to a judge or like a random vixen or contestant, and he's like, no, don't do me that, fix your face, because your face is not giving me the confidence that I need. Now we're gonna stick a pin right there, because I know you work off energy and obviously you feed off of the crowd's energy, but you cannot look at somebody that is trying to follow your long ass story and say, I don't like the face that you're making, because it is fucking with my confidence. Your confidence is a you problem. Just do your story and finish your story. Understand? Anyways, we get to the 5-minute mark and Weishe looks out in the crowd and him say, oh, I reach 5 minutes? Oh, so what make you never tell me? Alright. And that was the end of his set, because his set cut short. But to be honest, the story wasn't going anywhere because the crowd was dead and they were waiting on the jokes and waiting for the punchline. And that's exactly what the judges said. They said that his story was too long and too complicated. He should have just went straight to the punchline, but it was a good effort. The final set for the night was World Dog, and I wasn't expecting much from World Dog, but I definitely was not expecting this. World Dog came on the stage, he said good night, thank you, and he walked off. Now I was thinking that he was pranking us at first, but this man was not. He did not even try to say a one joke or a two joke. He did nothing. He just said thank you, good night, and go about in business. Now during the judging process, all these fucking judges were doing was kissing his ass. They were talking about things unrelated to his stand-up comedy set. Oh, you seem like a good leader and you seem like a good person and we know about your reputation and blah blah blah, this ass kissing. No, tell him about the fuckery that he just did. As simple as that. That done now, the comedy show finished and there's like 15 minutes left in the episode. And then we move to a scene where we see the contestants talking about the set that they just did. Then we'll go back on the stage to find out who the winner is. And to my surprise, they chose Swiss Lee. Now, I don't know why, how Lexi, when it go before him, was better than him. I don't understand how Swiss Lee win. Swiss Lee win $100,000. Lexi come second. Baba J come third. I'm very lost and confused. I want to know if World Dog slipped some money in the judges' them pocket or what. Even the critiques for the night, Swiss Lee's critique was not it. Lexi got the best critique, so I was expecting her to win. When them said Swiss Lee, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did you just announce third place and then you got announce second place and then you got tell me say, yo, Lexi win? But it was not so. So in the confessionals, Trilla Miller was just like, wait. So yeah, tell me say, Swiss Lee dressed up as a woman and him win $100,000. I don't understand. And the same way Trilla Miller confused, as someone sit down right as confused. Because I'm just like, okay, he portrays himself as a ghetto woman and he wins the challenge. Like, I'm so lost, I'm so confused. There was nothing funny about it. He was just being loud. He was just like, he literally had no jokes. If it weren't for the judges, there would be no jokes. Now afterwards, them I discussed the win, and Lexi said that she thinks Swisley won because his jokes were more general and her jokes were more like inside jokes. But I'm like, Lexi, no. What jokes? What jokes did Swisley tell? Because I'm still... Okay, you say if you watch the episode, I want to comment one I'm joke them. One. I would love that. So it has been 10 days in the house, and since that was the last challenge, that simply means that it is time for everybody to pack up and go home. So for the next 10 minutes, I think we saw all of the roommates just packing up and getting ready to leave and go back at them yard. They were also talking about their whole experience on the show, how the past 10 days have been. It's a good thing to see that all of the contestants, well, at least majority, because, you know, Tabby didn't have a good experience, but it's good to see that most of the contestants had a good experience. Anyways, that is it for my review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment for the algorithm. Like I say this every week, and I'm gonna just watch my video and go about in the business. Watch it, like it, leave a comment for the algorithm so more people can see my video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me, and until next time, remember to be a beautiful soul, not just a gorgeous face. Bye. That are still liking, that are still leaving comments, I do. Oh my god, right as I said that, oh shit, it's raining outside. So I don't know how JPS stay. I can't believe say I got a power cut on freaking camera.